Hey, brother, one quick thing. Is it Letcher County or Bass County?
It's Letcher County.
All right. They have two live streams scheduled for them, uh, so I just want to make sure.
Yep, that's the one. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And we are live at the Fairce Woods Coliseum here in Jackson, Kentucky, Breathitt County High School, where tonight it is a doubleheader of Breathitt County basketball girl and boy action. Girls matchup first will include the Breathitt County Lady Bobcats taking on the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats out of Perry County tonight. Then game number two, Breathitt County Bobcats are going to take on the Knott County Central Patriots at about 7:30 tonight. And good evening, everybody. Tyler Wolf here with you live, as we said, courtside at the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky. Breathitt County High School should be two great games here tonight as we get set to bring you all the action. And let's go ahead and give you the starting lineups in the girls' game tonight. First for the home team, the Breathitt County Lady Bobcats, head coached by Brandon Hayes. They are 13-6 on the season. And tonight they will start number 3, Lexi Combs, also number 5, Micah Canoy, number 23, Charlie Stacy, number 34, Macy Brown, and number 4, Alexis Pelfrey will be the starting 5 tonight for the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County, and the starting 5 tonight for the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn. Head coach by John Blank. They come into tonight's game 11-13 on the season. Of course, they're out of the 54th district there with Leslie County, Perry Central, and Hazard. And starting tonight for Buckhorn will be number 0, Haley Drew Blank. Also, number 14, Grinley Deaton. Also, number 30, Lala Wooten. Number 4, Chelsea Mullins. And number 44, Ashlyn Adams will be the starting 5 tonight for the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn against the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County. And then game 2, boys matchup, Breathitt County and Knott County Central. And we've got them both here for you tonight on the Killer Bee Sports Network. WKCB, the Killer Bee, 107.1 Hindman, also 107.7 Hazard, and 103.7 WCBJ, the Wolfcampton Jackson is where we've got you covered for these games tonight on the radio dial, also online at WKCB.com and the free Killer Bee mobile app, and also on the YouTube page as well. On the Wolf YouTube page is where we've got the video stream at as well if you want to view it there. And tell you what, let's go ahead and send it back to the station now and get a word in with all of our sponsors making tonight's broadcast possible. We'll send it back to the station now for about a 3-minute break as we get set for the national anthem and prayer ceremonies here at Breathitt County High School. And then we will be set to tip off the girls match between Breathitt County and Buckhorn in 3 minutes on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
We'll slow you down. At Hazard ARH Orthopedics, we specialize in diagnosing, treating, and repairing bones, joints, and connective tissue. From knees, hips, to shoulders and elbows, our expert team offers the latest non-surgical treatments and advanced surgical options, including minimally invasive procedures and joint replacements. Plus, no referral is needed. That's right, you can schedule you at Hazard ARH Orthopedics by calling 606-487-7510. ARH, more for Appalachia.
I'm attorney Jared Milton. I want to be honest with you because that's what you deserve. At Milton Law Group, I won't tell you what you want to hear just to get your case. I'll tell you the truth, even when it's hard. Why? Because your case matters, but your trust matters more. I was born and raised in East Kentucky and have been practicing law in Prestonsburg for decades. I became an attorney to help people, not play games and make nothing promises. Injured in a car crash, hurt at work, or injured due to no fault of your own, give me a call at 606-506-1733 in Prestonsburg. I'm Jared Bentley. I've done a law group. The truth still matters.
This is George Means here at Tim Short Chrysler in Hazard, Kentucky. If an automobile is something that you're needing, we have got an amazing selection right now. We got some unreal deals. I'm give you just a few examples. We got new Ram trucks right now that you can get up to $18,000 off. Grand Cherokee, some of them you can get up to $10,000 off. And I want you to go to our website because I am so confident in our pricing on our pre-owned vehicles. We have the best deals, not just in Eastern Kentucky, state of Kentucky. We feel confident in the whole country. JimShortChrysler.net. You will find the best deals on all pre-owned vehicles, new vehicles. We cannot be beat, and we go toward our business. We got lifetime warranties on our new ones, and financing has dropped like crazy. You can come in here now and get a really, really good interest rate. Get down here and see us to take advantage of these deals. And we appreciate all you guys, Tim Short Chrysler in Hansford, Kentucky.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Stop by and see Kenny and the staff at East Kentucky Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Dr. Snubbo's clinic, just above the Holly Hills Shopping Center in Hindwood. They accept Medicaid, private insurance, and most Medicare Part D plans. Don't get stuck in long lines waiting for prescriptions to be filled. Get them filled in minutes at East Kentucky Pharmacy. They're locally owned and operated and have been serving the people of Knott County since 1973. Stop by and see the people you can trust at East Kentucky Pharmacy. Follow them on Facebook and give them a call at 785-3784. That's 785-DRUG. Each year, millions of people in the United States are injured in accidents. Many of these accidents are unfortunately caused by preventable carelessness. The law protects those harmed by negligent parties and allows the injured to seek compensation for their suffering. If you or a loved one has been injured in an accident resulting from negligence, that's when you need the help of a trusted friend like Todd Martin of the Martin Law Office. Todd and his colleagues have years of experience representing people across East Kentucky. Give them a call, 606-785-5045, or call the Salyersville office at 606-349-6171. The Martin Law Office, Hindman, Salyersville, Moorhead, and Jackson. The Hindman Promart Home Center has everything you need to winterize your home to save on those power bills when that cold winter weather arrives. When you walk through the doors of the Hindman Promart, you're greeted by an experienced, knowledgeable staff who knows you, knows what you need, and know where it's located in their store. You don't need your GPS to find your way around the Hyman Promart. They're large enough to have what you need, but not so big that they can't offer the service you expect. And Hyman Promart is your headquarters for those energy-efficient, world-famous Anderson windows. The Hyman Promart Home Center, Highway 160 Hyman, call 606-785-3151.
Alice Lloyd College is now accepting applications. ALC is one of the top colleges in America for graduating students with the least amount of debt, has approximately 98% of students employed or in graduate school 6 months after graduation, is the only college in the nation that financially supports graduates, is one of only 9 work colleges in the nation, and returns 81% of students back to the region. Go online and apply today. Alice Lloyd College. Stay close. Don't far.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
And we are back here at the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky for high school girls basketball action. Game 1 of 2 of a doubleheader here tonight at the Breathitt County High School as the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County get set to take on the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn here. And they are having their basketball coronation events here this evening at Breathitt County High School as a part of this doubleheader, as we understand. And the starting lineups being introduced on the court. And again, those one more time for you. First for the home team, the Breathitt County Lady Bobcats. Starting for them tonight will be number 3, Lexi Combs. Also number 5, Micah Canoy. Number 23, Charlie Stacy. Number 34, Macy Brown. And number 4, Alexis Pelfrey. And Breathitt County 13-6 on the season. Head coach by Brandon Hayes out of District 55. And the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats 11-13 coming into tonight's game. Head coach by John Blink out of District 54. And starting tonight for Buckhorn will be number 0, Haley Drew Blank. Also number 14, Greenlee Deaton. Also number 30, Lila Wooten. Also number 4, Chelsea Mullins. And number 44, Ashlyn Adams is the starting 5 this evening for the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn. And as we said, game number 2 will be the boys match, Breathitt County and Knott County. Coming up 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one, right here tonight on the Killer Bee Sports Network. And a big thanks to Cody Sparkman back at Studio Controls getting us on the air tonight. Big thanks to our sponsors, and a big thanks to Tiffany Moore on site helping us out. Big thanks to Randy Thompson, who gives us the opportunity to bring you these games via the Killer Bee Sports Network. And wherever you may be tuned in with us here tonight, we greatly appreciate you joining us here, as we will try to provide for you a fun, live, and exciting, entertaining broadcast as best as we know how to do it. Lights are out in the Coliseum, and as you can probably tell in the background, the starting lineup being introduced for the home team right now. Definitely a Friday the 13th around Eastern Kentucky, may the Wolfman say. I'm not normally one of those who gives in to those type of suspicions, but yeah. I don't know about you, but today has definitely been a Friday the 13th for the Wolfman, that's for sure. And maybe a lot of you all out there can relate to that too. Good crowd here on hand for the girls' matchup. Of course, Buckhorn, that's at least a 30-minute trip from Jackson, from where the Buckhorn School is here in Jackson. I'm going to say at least a 30, 35-minute trip to get here easily from Buckhorn, if I have my calculations on that right. Been a while since we've been to the Buckhorn School. Hopefully at some sporting event we'll come back to you all down there in Perry County on that end and do a game or two when the schedule allows us to do so. Like I say, it's been a while since we've been up to Buckhorn. And last time we went there, they had just had the gym remodeled. It's got it looking real nice down there. Really do. Ball is in the air, and the Breathitt County girls will control the tip to start this one. And with it is Miss Lexi Combs for the Lady Bobcats, as she'll get it out now to Pelfrey. Pelfrey gets it out to Stacy. Over to Combs. Up on the inside now to Pelfrey. Out on the right wing here to Stacy. Gets it up to the top of the key to McCanoy. Over now to Pelfrey. Pelfrey out on the right wing. Now to Stacy. Into Combs. Buckhorn set up in a 2-3 zone defense out to Pelfrey, up into Stacy, and a turnover Breathitt County and a steal by Buckhorn. And a turnover Buckhorn and a steal Breathitt County. And coming up with a steal for the Lady Bobcats is Combs. Combs out to Canoe, right wing 3, bounces off the rim. And Combs comes down with a rebound. Out to Pelfrey, she'll fire the 3. That one bounces off. And Brown up underneath with the rebound, put up no good, and a rebound Buckhorn. As Adams will come down with it for the Lady Wildcats, and she'll get it off to Deaton. Deaton up to the top of the key. 7 minutes to go. First quarter scoreless here between Breathitt County and Buckhorn. Girls action. Mullins out to the right wing to Adams. We'll get that one over to Deaton. She'll go in with a one-hander. That one is no good. Ball out of bounds and a last touch Canoe of Breathitt County. So possession stays with the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn here. As it is going to be Drew Blank inbounding for Buckhorn. Looking for the open person. Little bounce pass in there underneath to Addie Shepard for the bucket and good. And Buckhorn draws first control of this one 2-0 over Breathitt County. And here comes Lexi Combs for the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County. Up across the timeline. Buckhorn in the 2-3 zone defense out on the left lane now to Pelfrey. And a turnover Breathitt County, a steal Buckhorn. And we got a whistle. And coach called a timeout there. A quick one, it appears, and possession arrow stays with Buckhorn, though.
Something on the floor.
And it appears they had to get something off the floor there. That's what the coach was getting their attention for. So now we're back underway. Deaton going to get that one into, and another turnover Buckhorn and a steal by Breathitt County. Coming up with the steal is Pelfrey. She'll get that one off to Combs. Combs over to Pelfrey. Back out to Combs on the top of the key. Combs, the jumper from the left elbow, bounces off. No good. Brown with a rebound. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul going to be called against Buckhorn. And they're going to get that one on number 30, Lila Wooten. That'll be her first, and that's team first in this quarter for Buckhorn. So now Macy Brown to be at the line shooting 2 for the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County. First one is up. That one bounces off and no good. Breathitt County 0, Buckhorn 2 right now with 6:11 to go in the first quarter here tonight from Jackson. Brown, second free throw is going to go up. And that one bounces off and no good for the Lady Bobcats. And a rebound, Breathitt County. As it is Combs out to Brown, back out to Combs on the left corner. She's double teamed. Off to Pelfrey on the left wing for Breathitt County. Out to the top of the key to Canoe. Canoe gets it over to Combs. Combs over now to Pelfrey. Out to Combs. Buckhorn in the 2-3 zone defense still yet. Combs, an excellent player for Breathitt County. Tries to keep her focus on the game as best she can. Gets a pass over to, looks like Pelfrey. Back out to Combs. Over to Pelfrey. Pelfrey fires a 3. That one bounces off. No good. Buckhorn comes down with a rebound. And it is Deaton coming down with it for the Lady Wildcats. She'll drive in with a one-hander, and it rolls in. Yes, that one rolls in for Grinley Deaton of Buckhorn. And all of a sudden, it's the Lady Wildcats 4, Lady Bobcats 0. 5:15 to go, first quarter. Breathitt County with it. Combs over to Pelfrey, over to Canoy on the left wing. Out on the left corner now to Combs. Ball is out of bounds, and they're going to say a last touch Buckhorn as they try to get the steal. And possession stays with Breathitt County. Brown going to inbound it for the Lady Bobcats. Gets it in to Stacy. Over down to Combs. Up into Brown. And a steal in there by Buckhorn underneath as Adams comes up with a steal. Third turnover for the Lady Bobcats here in this quarter. And Greenlee with a left elbow jumper, no good. And Brown with a rebound for Breathitt County. Gets that one over to Combs, and Combs going to drive up to the basket with a one-hander. Couldn't get that one to fall. Buckhorn with a rebound now. And up the length of the floor with it is Drew Blank. And a bounce pass to Adams. Turnover Buckhorn and a steal Breathitt County. That's the third turnover by the Lady Wildcats in this quarter as Breathitt County brings the ball up the length of the floor. Combs gets that one over to Belfry. Back over to Combs. Over to Canoy. Left wing three. Money for Micah Canoy at Breathitt County. And now Breathitt County is on the board. 4-3, down 1 to Buckhorn. 4:20 to go. First quarter. Took him right at 4:23 in the first quarter here for Breathitt County to get the first bucket in the game. And Canoy does so with a 3. And here comes Deaton with it. Bounce pass to Mullins. Get it off to Adams. Back over down to Deaton. She'll fire a 3 for Buckhorn. That one no good. And Drew Blank with a rebound and a put up. That one no good. Brown with a rebound this time for the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County. As Belfry gets it out to Combs, back over to Pelfrey, inside to Brown, up underneath to Stacy. Turnover on the Bobcats as Stacy lost control of that one for the Lady Bobcats on the pass. That's the fourth turnover by Breathitt in this quarter. Possession arrow back in favor of Buckhorn here. As it is going to be Mullins. Getting it off to Deaton, up the middle across the timeline. Brings it out to the left wing. Bounce pass over to Drew Blank. She'll fire a 3, and that one bounces off and no good. Ball out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch Breathitt. Bounced off the foot of Brown there underneath, and possession stays with Buckhorn here. As Drew Blank will inbound for the Lady Wildcats here. 3:20 to go first quarter. Drew Blank into Adams. Adams, a jumper at the baseline, no good. Stacy with a rebound for Breathitt County. She'll get it over to Combs now. Long outlet pass to Pelfrey on the right wing. Back out to Combs. Out to the left wing to Canoy. Back out to Combs. Right wing to Pelfrey. Back out top of the key to Combs. Up inside to Brown. Left corner to Canoy now. 3:07 to go first quarter. Canoy gets it over to Combs. Gets that one over to Pelfrey. Into Combs. Into Brown. Over to Canoy. She'll fire another 3 from the left wing. Money for Micah Canoy of Breathitt County. And they've got their first lead in this game. 6-4 over Buckhorn. 2:52 to go first quarter. Lady Wildcats with it. Drew Blank up on the top of the key. Little handoff pass there to Deaton. She's going to fire a long 2 there. That one no good. And a rebound, Stacy of Breathitt County comes with a long outlet pass intended for Brown. Turnover, Breathitt County, their 5th in this quarter. So the ball went out into the hallways there of the Coliseum. No, they're going to say actually last touch. Buckhorn actually. So possession will stay with Breathitt County. Here comes Pelfrey from the left corner for 3. No good. Brown with a rebound underneath for Breathitt County. Right corner 3 this time for Brown. Bounces off. Stacy with a rebound underneath for the Lady Bobcats. Spins around to put up good for Stacy of Breathitt County. And it is 8-4. Lady Bobcats up 4 over Buckhorn. 2:15 to go first quarter. Lady Wildcats with it. Wooten gets that one over to Deaton. Deaton on the left wing. Dribbles. Down to 2:05 to go first quarter. Breathitt County 8, Buckhorn 4. Girls action here tonight in Jackson. Bounce pass over to Mullins. Look at that one over to Wooten. Over to Mullins now on the right wing. She'll dribble. Gets a bounce pass in there to Drew Blank underneath. And a little bounce pass in there to Wooten for the jumper. No good. Stacy with a rebound for Breathitt County as Combs will bring it up the length of the floor for the Lady Bobcats here. Combs over to Canoy. Over down to Pelfrey. Over to Canoy. Up inside to Brown. Brown into Stacy. A put up underneath. Good for Stacy of Breathitt County. Already 4 points for her in this game. And Breathitt County all of a sudden has gotten on a 10-0 run against Buckhorn here at 10-4. 1:22 to go first quarter. Buckhorn with it. Deaton into Drew Blank. Drew Blank drives up on the inside. Goes in with a layup underneath. Couldn't get it. And a foul on Breathitt County. And they're going to get Lexi Combs with that one there for the Lady Bobcats, and that'll be her first, and that's the team first. in this quarter for Breathitt County. And now Drew Blank will be at the line to shoot 2 tonight for Buckhorn. And the first one of 2 for Drew Blank is up and no good. Drew Blank will give one more here for Buckhorn. Checking in for Buckhorn will be number 3, Addie Shepard, as Wooten will check out momentarily. Canoe going to check out for Breathitt County. And it looks like here they've put number 12 in the game, Tinley Hayes. And the second free throw for Drew Blank of Buckhorn is good, and it's 10-5. Breathitt County with a 5-point lead, and the basketball. Combs out on the left wing to Hayes. Hayes out to Combs, over to Pelfrey, over to Combs, over to Hayes on the left wing. Cross-court pass to the right wing to Pelfrey, top of the key to Combs, left wing to Hayes. Hayes now on the left corner, out to the top of the key to Combs, right wing Pelfrey, she'll fire a 3. That one bounces off. Brown with a rebound and a put up, no good. Stacy with a rebound. And Hayes with the basketball, a put up, and we're going to have a foul against Buckhorn. And they're going to get Addie Shepard with that foul there for the Lady Wildcats, and that will be her first, team second in this quarter for Buckhorn. And now Hayes at the line for 2 for Breathitt County. First one bounces off. Right now, Breathitt County 0 of 3 as a team from the free throw line. Second one, Hayes, good. Makes her 1 of 2 from the free throw line at 50%, 11-5. Breathitt County up 6 over Buckhorn. 45 seconds to go, first quarter. Lady Wildcats with it. As Deaton gets it over down to Mullins. Mullins over down to Adams. Bounce pass over to the right now to Deaton. Gets it in now to Shepard. And Drew Blank going to fire a 3 from the left wing for Buckhorn. No good, and a rebound. Stacy off to Pelfrey, over to Combs. Down to 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Combs up across the timeline for Breathitt County. Combs dribbles. Gets it over to Pelfrey. Up in now to Brown for the put up, no good. Rebound, Buckhorn down to 5 seconds. Here comes Deaton. She'll fire a 3, and that one bounces off, no good. And we played one complete here at Breathitt County. At the end of the first quarter, Breathitt County 11, Buckhorn 5. Back in 1 minute for the second quarter on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
For 25 years, we fought for Kentucky and seizures with no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight in some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. What kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve? If you get injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Son right now. Let's fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to me. That's our promise to you at Bates & Son.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conway, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Donna Newsom from Martin, Alastoica College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hughesville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy. The Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
And it is 11-5. Breathitt County leading Buckhorn to start the second quarter in girls action. Buckhorn inbounds the basketball back into play. Deaton going to inbound it now to number 11 in the game, Molly Mullins. Mullins for the Lady Wildcats being guarded by Combs. Gets the pass back over to Deaton now down the right lane. She's being guarded by Canoe. Gets a pass in there to Adams. Back out now to Mullins. Mullins on the top of the key. 7:40 to go first half. Mullins almost a turnover, but she maintains it. Gets the pass over to Deaton for Buckhorn. Deaton dribbles. Breathitt County in the man-to-man defense, and a little bounce pass up in there this time to Shepard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch Breathitt as Brown tried to get the steal there for the Lady Bobcats, and possession stays with the Lady Wildcats here. As it will be Mullins inbounding for Buckhorn. Mullins gets it over to Deaton. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Buckhorn, and stripped away by Brown for the Lady Bobcats into the hands of Combs now for Breathitt County. Combs over to Hayes on the right wing. Out to the top of the key to Canoe. Out to near midcourt to Combs. Out to the right wing to Pelfrey. Top of the key to Combs. Inside Hayes. Hayes dribbles. One-hander underneath. Couldn't get it. Brown with a rebound. Put up and good for Miss Macy Brown of Breathitt County. And it's 13-5. Breathitt with an 8-point lead over Buckhorn. 6:55 to go in the first half. Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn with it here. As Deaton dribbles. Drives in, one-hander on the way, couldn't get it. Cannoli with a rebound for Breathitt County, and a jump ball going to be called on the floor. Possession stays with Breathitt County. Cannoli going to inbound to Breathitt County. Combs down the middle across the timeline, going to bring it to the top of the key. Combs out to Pelfrey. Back out to Combs. Over to Pelfrey. Back out to Combs. Over to Cannoli. Inside pass to Hayes. Hayes. Combs, a three on the way. That one bounces off, and Hayes with a rebound out to Pelfrey on the left wing. Back out to Combs. Right wing Cannoli, a three on the way. That one bounces off. And ball goes out of bounds. Bounces off the foot of Brown there for Breathitt, and possession back in favor of the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn. And here comes Deaton with it. Across the timeline. Up to the top of the key. Gets that one. And a steal, Breathitt County. Turnover, Buckhorn. They're first in this quarter, and Breathitt County bringing the ball up the length of the floor. Here comes Combs with it on top of the key for Breathitt County. Drives in, right elbow jumper. That one no good. Rebound, Mullins of Buckhorn. As Molly Mullins will pull down the rebound. She'll get that one off to, it looks like here, Mullins. Chelsea Mullins. Will bounce pass into Shepard. And we're going to have a foul on Breathitt County up underneath there at the basket. They're going to get Macy Brown with that foul there for the Lady Bobcats, and that'll be her first, and that's the team first in this quarter for Breathitt County. And now at the line shooting two for Buckhorn will be Addie Shepard. First one of two for Miss Shepard is up and no good. Buckhorn right now in this game, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. So far it's not. Breathitt County only 1 of 4 from the free throw line as well. So free throw shooting not where it wants to be for both teams right now. Second free throw up for Buckhorn there for Shepard, no good. And a rebound this time, Breathitt County. Brown over to Combs now. Combs gets it over to Pelfrey. Back over to Combs. Combs back out to Pelfrey. 2-3 zone defense for Buckhorn here. Pelfrey back over to Combs. 5:20 to go first half. Combs out to the right wing to Pelfrey. Pelfrey bounce pass up to Hayes at the top of the key. Out to the left wing to Combs. Back out to Canoe on the top of the key. Right wing Hayes. Up underneath to Brown to the baseline. Brown with a put up and no good. And we're going to have a foul on Buckhorn here. And they're going to get Addie Shepard with that one for Buckhorn. That'll be her second. And that is the team first in this quarter for Buckhorn. So now Macy Brown will be at the line shooting two for Breathitt County. First one of 2 for Brown is up and good. Brown again, one more here from the charity stripe. She's 1 of 3 tonight from the free throw line. Second free throw, Brown. Count it. Gives her 4 points, and it's a 10-point lead for Breathitt County at 15-5. 5:07 to go here in the first half. Buckhorn yet to score a bucket in this second quarter. And here comes Drew Blank. Out on the right corner with a bounce pass over to Wooten on the right wing. Top of the key now to Shepard. We get that one over to Mullins. Mullins over down to Wooten. And a one-hander on the way this time there for Drew Blank of Buckhorn. Rolls out. Rebound Pelfrey of Breathitt County. As Pelfrey gets it over to Canoe. Over down to Hayes. Top of the key Pelfrey. Left wing Combs. Combs. Jumper long two. No good. Brown rebound put up and good for Miss Macy Brown of Breathitt County. 17-5. Breathitt pushes their lead out to 12. Buckhorn with the basketball. And here comes Drew Blank, across the timeline with it. Over to Mullins on the right wing. Mullins, top of the key. Little handoff pass there to Shepard. Shepard over to Drew Blank. Drew Blank going to fire a three. Money for Haley Drew Blank of Buckhorn. A nice three that time for the Lady Wildcats. They needed that one. It's 17-8. Breathitt County still with a 9-point lead. Hayes underneath to Brown. A put up good for Brown of Breathitt County. Brown already in this quarter alone has got 8 points for Breathitt County. And it's 19-8. Breathitt with an 11-point lead. Buckhorn with it. Here comes Mullins. Getting it out now to Wooten. Right wing three this time for Buckhorn again. And it's nailed by Drew Blank from the right wing. Her second three-pointer in the game. Second one is a team for Buckhorn, too, and they're back to within 8 of Breathitt County. 19-11. 3 on the way this time. Tinley Hayes of Breathitt County saying she can do the same thing. Back to a double-digit lead for Breathitt now at 22-11. Buckhorn with it. Wooten. Ball tapped out of bounds there, and possession stays with Buckhorn. Last touch, Breathitt County. 3:11 to go in the first half. Breathitt County 22, Buckhorn 11. 3:11 to go first half here tonight from the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson. Boys game after this one, Breathitt County and Knott County Central about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one here on the Killer Bee Sports Network. And a left corner three that time for Grinley Deaton of Buckhorn. That's 3 threes in a row for the Lady Wildcats. So the three-point line working well for Buckhorn here in the second quarter. As it's Breathitt County 22, Buckhorn 14. And Breathitt County has possession of it. Here comes Combs with it. Over now to Allen, up into Stacy. Stacy, and a turnover, Breathitt County, and a steal, Buckhorn. And Drew Blank drives to the basket, and she's fouled in there by Breathitt County. They're going to get Macy Brown with that foul there for the Lady Bobcats. That'll be her first, and that's the team's second in this quarter for Breathitt County. And back of the line to shoot two tonight for Buckhorn is going to be Miss Haley Drew Blank. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line this evening for Buckhorn here. Drew Blank, the first one is up. That one good. Gives her 8 points in this ball game already. Brown going to check out for Breathitt County, and Tinley Hayes going to check back in for the Lady Bobcats here. And Drew Blank going to give one more here for Buckhorn. It's up, and it bounces off. And a rebound this time, Breathitt County. Hayes over to Combs. Combs going to bring it up the length of the floor for Breathitt County up to the top of the key. Combs over down to Kanoe. Over to Allen. Right corner Combs up at the baseline. She go for the jumper, a deflection, Buckhorn, and we're going to have a foul on Buckhorn. They're going to get that one on number 44, Ashlyn Adams, and that will be her first. That is the team second in this quarter for Buckhorn. And now Lexi Combs would be at the line to shoot 2 free throws here for Breathitt County. First one up and good for Miss Lexi Combs. 23-15. Breathitt County pushes their lead back out to 8. Combs going to get a second free throw for the Lady Bobcats. It's up and it's good. 24-15. Breathitt County out to a 9-point lead. Buckhorn with it. 2:15 to go in the first half. Deaton gets the ball over to Drew Blank. Drew Blank, loose ball, turnover, Buckhorn, and a loose ball pickup, Breathitt County. Combs gets it over to Kanoe. Kanoe over to Combs. Combs going to bring it up across the timeline. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Over to Harper Allen. They'll get it over to Tinley Hayes. Inside there to Kanoe. Jump ball on the floor. And possession arrow. Buckhorn is the call after the jump ball there. $1:51 to go for first half, and Buckhorn bringing the ball up the length of the floor here. Here comes Deaton with it. Down the right lane, across the timeline with it. Bounce pass over there to Wooten. Wooten drives inside. Gets it up to Deaton for the jumper from the baseline. That one bounces off. Hayes with a rebound for Breathitt County out to Kanoe. Kanoe down the right lane across the timeline. On to the right wing, top of the key. Over to Combs now. Back out to Kanoe. Into Hayes. Over to Combs on the left wing now. And they'll get that one out to Hayes. They'll get that one out to Pelfrey. Over to Kanoe. Hayes going to fire a three, a right wing three, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds after the shot. And possession arrow back in favor of the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn with 1:08 to go first half. Breathitt County 24, Buckhorn 15 is the score currently in girls action here tonight. And Buckhorn runs the ball up the length of the floor here. Deaton across the timeline with it for Buckhorn. Now on the left wing. Gets it out to Drew Blank. Drew Blank and a turnover, Buckhorn, and a steal. Breathitt County comes with a steal, and the basket good with a one-hander there for Miss Lexi Combs, and give her 4 points in the ball game. And it's 26-15, all Breathitt County with 40 seconds to go in the first half here. Wooten gets that one over to Drew Blank. Gets it in to Wooten. And now to, looks like they're Mullins. Drew Blank a three, money! Drew Blank, her third three in this ball game for Buckhorn. And it's 26-18. Breathitt County an 8-point lead with 15 seconds to go in the first half. Buckhorn in the 2-3 zone defense against the Breathitt offense. Combs to Hayes to Kanoe, down to 10 seconds. Kanoe a downtown three. That one bounces off. Stacy with a rebound. Jump ball on the floor. Possession stays with Breathitt County. Is going to be the call on the floor. And it is going to be Kanoe. Getting it off to Belfry to Combs, 3 seconds. Up into Stacy, jumper from the left elbow, no good. Hayes with a rebound and a put up, couldn't get it before the clock went off, and that is the end of the first half. Halftime right now at Breathitt County High School girls action. It's Breathitt County 26, Buckhorn 18. And let's go ahead and give you the rundown of the scoring in the first half here for the Breathitt County Lady Bobcats. Lexi Combs with 4 points in the first half. Micah Kanoe with 6 points. Charlie Stacy with 4 points. Macy Brown with 8 points in the first half. And Tinley Hayes with 4 points in the first half for the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County. First half scoring for the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats. Right now, Haley Drew Blank leads the way for Buckhorn right now, as she has got 11 points in the first half for Buckhorn, 5 points in the first half for Miss Greenlee Deaton, and 2 points in the first half as well for Miss Addie Shepard. And as far as fouls went in the first half individually, right now, Lexi Combs with 1 foul, Macy Brown with 1 foul, and Alexis Pelfrey with 1 foul each apiece right now for Breathitt County. So that means they committed 3 fouls there in the first half as a team. And for Buckhorn right now, individually, as far as fouls go, Addie Shepard with 2, Ashlyn Adams with 1, and Lila Wooten with 1. And Buckhorn committed 4 fouls in the first half as a team. Turnovers in the first half for Breathitt County, they committed 6 of those in the first half unofficially, and Buckhorn committed 6 as well in the first half unofficially as far as turnovers are concerned. Tell you what, let's do right now. Let's send it back to the station for about a 6-minute break, and let's get a word in with all of our sponsors making this broadcast possible tonight. And we'll come right back with the second half of Breathitt County and Buckhorn. Right now, your score at halftime, Breathitt County 26, Buckhorn 18 in girls action. And we're back in just a few minutes right here on the Killer Bees Sports Network.
Outside side, is a young kid, grade. Very more of a team in that situation. We can provide a view of the laser grade, shows the respect and dignity for having filishers also provides a professional release and tournament and reintraining service that allow you to move. You can the job that you're planning. Well, the grace side of them look like church of the memory gardens provide beautiful grade dots that can be reserved for everything again. Bethel Mausoleum also offers a state-of-the-art trips in Kentucky. All these decisions can be made things too, so you can leave your family. For what you can go for their pre-arrangement services. We work with families to provide respect, love, human service, and individuals. We've been serving East Kentucky since 1954. We understand the heartache and the labor patients, and we use our experience to help guide you through the church time. Give us a call today at 606-785-31. I'm the human service. You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. You get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank was dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities. Built on trust.
The crash of Deeps and back, Better call Seth.
I swear, I hate dealing with insurance.
Been a wreck when you need a jet, Better call Seth. Been placed under arrest, Better call Seth. For far wrecks to slip and fall to state and federal criminal defense. That's known as the Lawyer Will Swear By. Do not swear. Call 606-785-2784. That's 785-2 Better call Seth.
The winning team at Windsor Chevy GMC in Hazard invites you to stop in and discover their great selection of Chevy and GMC cars, trucks, and SUVs. They have one of the best selections in the state. Windsor Chevy is also proud of their pre-owned vehicles, most of which come with a lifetime engine warranty. And did I forget to mention that all qualified new vehicles have the lifetime powertrain warranty? Windsor Chevy GMC also offers 1 year of complimentary oil changes and more. And they stand behind every vehicle sold with their top-notch service department with factory-trained mechanics. That's Tim Shore Chevy GMC, just off Highway 15, 101 Cardinal Drive in Hazard. Shop them online, timshorechevy.hazard.com, and give them a call at 866-360-6257. That's Tim Shore Chevy GMC in Hazard.
Tax season is here, and nobody likes watching their money disappear. So here's the deal. Right now at Appalachian Wireless, taxes are on us. That's right. We cover the taxes, so you keep more of your refund. Upgrade to the latest phone, save big up front, and walk out feeling way better about tax season. But hurry, this offer won't last forever. So stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com to find out more. Taxes on us right now at Appalachian Wireless because we are you. We're Appalachian Wireless.
With today's price of gas on the more and more people are switching to more fuel-efficient vehicles. That's why you need to see Tim Shore Honda at ours. Tim Shore Honda is the only place in East Kentucky to purchase a new Honda. They're the most safe, fuel-efficient car on the road. What you save on gas in Honda will almost make your monthly payment. And speaking of payment, Tim Shore Honda will work with you to find the right car to fit your budget. That's Tim Shore Honda, US 23 and Ivory. Call 606-200-3190 or visit timshorehonda.com and give them a life on Facebook. The Bank of Hindman opened for business at Hindman, Kentucky in 1903. The Bank of Hindman remained open during the Great Depression and has grown to $150 million financial institution. The Bank of Hindman remains locally owned and committed to serving the needs of our community. The Bank of Hindman, with 2 convenient locations in Broad County to serve you. The Hyman Bypass location on Highway 160 and the WR's 5th branch of the Holly Hills Shopping Center. The Bank of Hindman, phone 753158 or visit bankofhindman.com.
This is Jeff Hamilton. My wife Jessica Moore Hamilton and I were recently blessed to purchase the Breathitt funeral home. We believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final service within a reasonable budget. We welcome the opportunity to price match, and we offer pre-need burial policies that lock in the price and are transferable, like all 3 arrangements. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
At Valentine's Day, you want to show your significant other how much they mean to you. This year, if you really care, why not give them a Colombian coach from Roosevelt? For a winter like this, it will show just how special they truly are. And you can still save 25% off, too. And we have more sentimental gift ideas, like Canterbury scented candles and stuffed animals and simply summer jewelry. And free gift wrapping comes with them. Find Valentine gifts for your sweetheart at Rose Brothers in Jackson.
Stop on it and the staff at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply invite you to stop in whenever you need electric and plumbing supplies, heating and cooling systems, or metal and concrete septic tanks. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 and Saturdays 8 until 12. They are locally owned and operated, and they look forward to serving you. That's Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1273 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky.
And we are back here at Breathitt County High School at the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky. Right now, halftime. Your score, Breathitt County 26 and Buckhorn 18. Tyler Wolf here with you live tonight on the Killer Bee Sports Network, the WKCB, the Killer Bee, 107.1 Heinemann and 107.7 Hazard, along with WCBJ 103.7 The Wolf, Campton Jackson. Also online, WKCB.com. The free Killer Bee mobile app and the YouTube page tonight. We appreciate you being with us wherever you may be tuned in with us. And we invite you to stay tuned 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one here tonight. It is going to be the Knott County Central Breathitt County boys basketball game in this doubleheader here at Breathitt County tonight. So the Knott County Breathitt County game will happen, like we say, 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. So stick around for that one right here on the Killer Bee Sports Network tonight on a Friday night, Friday the 13th. As far as the weather goes for Valentine's Day, it's kind of half and half for the weekend. They're saying it'll be fairly, decent tomorrow, but rain practically all day on Sunday. So for all the lovers in the world, should have a fairly decent Valentine's Day tomorrow for most of you all anyway. And whatever your plans are this weekend, we hope you are safe and make them enjoyable with you and your loved ones. Hard to believe we are already down to just about the last week of the high school basketball season in Kentucky. Can you believe that? Yes. Next week will be the last week of the regular season, and then the week after that, it's going to be the district tournaments. Yes, the district tournaments going to be happening here before you know it. And as we understand, the 55th district will be at Breathitt County. Of course, the boys' 14th region will be right here at Breathitt County as well. And second half action is underway. And Breathitt County scores to start it. And Lexi Combs gets the first bucket in the second half for Breathitt County. And it's 28-18. Breathitt County pushes their lead back out to 10. Buckhorn with the basketball here. And here comes Greenlee. Getting it over to, looks like here, Mullins. Mullins with it. Over now to Lila Wooten. Wooten with it. Little bounce pass over to Drew Blank. She's going to fire a three. That one no good. And a rebound this time. Stacy of Breathitt County. And Stacy gets it off to Combs now. Combs across the timeline for Lady Bobcats. Gets it over to Pelfrey now. Pelfrey with possession of the basketball. Over to Kanoe. Over to Brown. Over to Combs on the right wing. Back out to the top of the key to Pelfrey. Over to Brown on the left wing. Up on the inside to Combs. A jumper from the right elbow. That one no good. And a rebound, Wooten of Buckhorn. Wooten gets that one over to Drew Blank. Over to Deaton on the left wing now. Deaton drives up. Gets it off to Adams on the top of the key. Right wing this time to Drew Blank for Buckhorn. One-hander on the way. The floater couldn't get that one to fall. Stacy with a rebound for Breathitt County. And Stacy gets that one off to Combs. Over to Pelfrey. Pelfrey out to Combs. 2-3 zone defense here by the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats. Combs with a bounce pass back over to Pelfrey. They'll get it out to Kanoe on the top of the key. Out to the left wing to Combs. Cross-court pass to Kanoe. And the Bobcat mascot's out and about tonight. Let's get a picture with him before night's out. Pelfrey. Over to Brown. Brown. Gets it over to Kanoe. Over to Pelfrey. Pelfrey out to Kanoe. Kanoe over now to Pelfrey. Pelfrey with it on the right wing. Top of the key to Brown now. Buckhorn's defense not letting Breathitt County get inside right now at the moment. Brown gets it over to Combs on the left wing. Out to the top of the key to Pelfrey. Over down to Kanoe. Back out to Pelfrey. Out to Combs on the left wing. Double team to pass inside of Kanoe. The jumper. That one falls short. Rebound Wooten of Buckhorn. Wooten going to get that one off to, it looks like, Deaton. Deaton with it. As they'll get it off to, looks like they're Adams. Adams put up underneath. That one no good. And a foul going to be called on Breathitt County. And they're going to call that one, I believe, on Alexis Pelfrey there at Breathitt County. Number 4, that'll be her second. That's the team first in this quarter for the Lady Bobcats. And now Adams at the line for 2 for Buckhorn. First one of 2 for Adams bounces off. Adams will get one more here from the charity stripe for the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn. Adams with it. Second free throw on the way. That one is no good. And a rebound, Breathitt County. Brown with a rebound with a long outlet pass to Lexi Combs. Combs on the top of the key. Gets it out to Pelfrey on the left wing. Buckhorn again set up in the 2-3 zone defense. Out to the top of the key to Brown. Out to Combs. Over to Kanoe. Over to Brown. Brown with it. Out to Kanoe. Top of the key to Pelfrey. Out to Brown. Inside Kanoe. Jumper from inside the paint. No good. Stacy rebound put up. That one bounces off. No good. And a rebound, Wooten. A little bounce pass over to Deaton now for Buckhorn. She'll get it up across the timeline. Out to the left corner now to Mullins. Back out to Deaton. Deaton with it, dribbles. 4:35 to go in the third quarter. Deaton gets that one off to Wooten for three. That one no good. Brown with a rebound for Breathitt County with the long outlet pass to Combs as she'll drive to the basket. Jumper on the way goes in, and she'll get the extra one from Buckhorn as well. And they're going to get that foul on number 30, Lila Wooten of Buckhorn. That'll be her second. That is going to be the team first in this quarter for Buckhorn. So now it is going to be Combs with the extra one and good for Breathitt County. 31-18. Breathitt County has the 13-point lead over Buckhorn, and we've got a timeout. Breathitt County, 30-second timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be back at 30 seconds on the Killer Bees Sports Network.
No one wants to hear the words unique open heart surgery, but when you do, you want to hear you can trust. At Hazard ARH, Dr. James Choctaw, cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience, leads a team you can count on. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Choctaw is with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Choctaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. Learn more at arh.org/cardiology.
And we are back here at Breathitt County High School. Allow me to make a correction. The last foul on Buckhorn, that was actually on Addie Shepard. That will be her third, and that's the team first in the quarter for Buckhorn, as that foul was not on Wooten. That was my mistake. Wanted to correct that. Buckhorn inbounds the basketball back into play, and here comes Mullins. Gets that one off to Deaton. Deaton on the right wing for Buckhorn. Gets it over to Drew Blank. Drew Blank drives up to the inside. The bounce pass in there to Adams. Adams, jumper on the way, couldn't get it. And a rebound, Mullins. Gets it out to Wooten. Up underneath now to Deaton. Deaton goes in for the jumper, couldn't get it. Brown with a rebound for Breathitt County. As they'll get it off to Combs now. Combs with it. And Hayes going to go in for a jumper from the right elbow. No good. Rebound, Brown for two. It's up and good for Brown of Breathitt County. And they push their lead out to 15, 33-18 over Buckhorn. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Buckhorn with it, as it is going to be Deaton going in at the baseline for the jumper, and good for Deaton of Buckhorn. And that gets them their first basket in the game with 3:30 to go in the third, or first basket in the third quarter, I should say. First basket in the third quarter here with 3:30 to go in the third for Buckhorn. Get my words tongue-tied just a bit. Hayes. Over down to Combs. Combs on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Hayes. Up inside to Brown. Brown goes in, put up, falls short. Saved in there by Combs. Back into Brown, and jump ball is the call. Possession arrow stays with Breathitt County here. And now doing so for Breathitt County to inbound the basketball back into play will be Miss Macy Brown. As Brown will get it off to Pelfrey on the right corner for three. That one bounces off the rim. Brown with a rebound for the Bobcats. Out to Combs on the right wing. She'll drive up the inside. Try to go in there for a jumper, but she got fouled before she could make the shot. And they're going to get that one on Haley Drew Blank of Buckhorn. That foul, and that will be her first. And that is the team's second in the quarter for Buckhorn. So now it is going to be Combs at the line shooting two for the Bobcats here. First one of two for Lexi Combs of Breathitt County is up and no good. Combs give one more here from the charity stripe for the Lady Bobcats at Breathitt County. As we have got 2:53 to go in the third. Second free throw up for Combs is good. She's 4 of 5 tonight from the free throw line for Breathitt County. Charlie Stacy going to check out for Breathitt County, and Harper Allen going to check back in for the Lady Bobcats at Breathitt County. And Haley Drew Blank will inbound the basketball back into play for Buckhorn. Drew Blank into Adams. Gets that one over to Mullins. Over to Drew Blank. Drew Blank out to Adams. In now to Wooten. Over now to Deaton. Deaton. Jumper from the left elbow and good for Greenlee Deaton of Buckhorn. Gives her 4 points in this quarter. And it is 34-22. Breathitt with a 12-point lead. 2:30 to go. Third quarter. Allen out to Combs on the top of the key. Out to Pelfrey. Inside to Allen. Allen gets that one off to Hayes for a three. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Miss Tinley Hayes of Breathitt County. And it's 37-22. Back out to a 15-point lead for the Lady Bobcats. Here comes Buckhorn. Deaton. It's on the inside there. Goes for the three. Money. Greenlee Deaton hits the three for Buckhorn. 7 points in the quarter. Hold up just a second here. You had a whistle there. His official had his hand up. And now Breathitt County going to bring the ball up the length of the floor here. Not sure what that whistle was about there. As Pelfrey gets that one off to Hayes. Over now to Combs. Combs on the left wing here. 2-3 zone defense by Buckhorn. 1:42 to go. Third quarter. Combs over to Pelfrey. Back out to Combs. Combs with it. Out to Pelfrey. Pelfrey out to Combs. Combs to Pelfrey. Out to Combs. Inside to Hayes. Up underneath to Brown. Right corner Pelfrey. Pelfrey drives up the inside. Handoff pass to Hayes. A jumper. That one falls short. And a rebound, Allen of Breathitt County. She'll get it into the hands of Lexi Combs. Combs drives in one-hander. That one bounces off, and Breathitt County comes up with a rebound. Combs a jumper, and it bounces in for Miss Lexi Combs of Breathitt County. 39-25. 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Buckhorn with it. Deaton now with the basketball. She'll get it off to Mullins. Back over to Deaton on the right corner. She's guarded by Combs. She's up at the baseline. And Deaton stepped out of bounds with it there for Buckhorn. That's a turnover on the Lady Wildcats. Their first in this quarter unofficially. As it is Breathitt County 39, Buckhorn 25 with 43 seconds to go in the third. And Breathitt County brings the ball up the length of the floor. Lexi Combs with it. With a bounce pass to the left over to Pelfrey. Pelfrey, a cross-court pass to Harper Allen. A jumper from the right elbow was good for Miss Harper Allen of Breathitt County. Gets her first points in this game. And just like that, 41-25. Turnover, Buckhorn, and another steal by Breathitt County. Second turnover in this quarter for the Lady Wildcats. And Pelfrey up at the top of the key with 14 seconds left. Pelfrey gets that one out to Hayes. Up into Brown, over to Combs. A three from left wing, nothing but the bottom of the net for Miss Lexi Combs of Breathitt County. And that is going to end the third quarter. We have played three complete here at Breathitt County High School. Breathitt County 44, Buckhorn 25. And we're coming right back here in just 1 minute for the fourth and final quarter on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
Someone in your family's been hurt with car crash and no problem of their own, and I know your world is upside down. The pain, the stress, loss of income, the questions you have, it's overwhelming. I've seen it many times, and it never gets easier. We choose Mental Well Group. I won't treat you like a case or a member. I'll treat you as family who needs answers and who needs help. I fight hard, and I'll fight for you. Give me a call at 606-506-1733 in Prestonsburg. Bentley Law Group, the truth is still matters.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Isaac Kinney and the staff at East Kentucky Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Dr. Snubbo's clinic, just above the Holly Hills Shopping Center in Hindman. They accept Medicaid, private insurance, and most Medicare Part D plans. Been stuck in long lines waiting for prescriptions to be filled? Get them filled in minutes at East Kentucky Pharmacy. They're locally owned and operated and have been serving the people of Knott County since 1973. Stop by and see the people you can trust at East Kentucky Pharmacy. Follow them on Facebook and give them a call at 785-3784. That's 785-DRUG.
And Buckhorn will inbound the basketball to start the fourth quarter, and a shot there that time by Shepard of Buckhorn, no good, and they get the rebound, though. Here comes Mullins with it on the top of the key. Gets it out there to Drew Blank, and we're going to have a foul on Breathitt County here. Let's see who they get this one on. They're going to get that one on Alexis Pelfrey of the Lady Bobcats. And that'll be her third, and that's the team first in this quarter for Breathitt County. Buckhorn inbounds. Here comes Drew Blank with it. As Drew Blank gets that one, looks like over to Deaton. And now to Shepard. Top of the key to Mullins. Over to Deaton now. 7:35 to go in regulation. Deaton with a bounce pass to Drew Blank on the right wing for Buckhorn. Works it up on the inside. Jumper from the right elbow. Falls short. Shepard with a rebound. Put up. Couldn't get it. Rebound Buckhorn. Coming down with it is Adams. Loose ball maintained in there by Lexi Combs of Breathitt County. Turnover on Buckhorn in this quarter, and we're going to have a foul here, maybe. Nope. Timeout, actually. Thought we was going to get a foul call there, but nope, we got a timeout. Breathitt County Coach Brandon Hayes wanting a timeout here for his girls, and didn't see if that was going to be a 30 or a 60 there as I was writing the notes down. So we'll just keep it right here for the moment. 7:19 to go in regulation. And for those of you tuning in to the Killer Bee Sports Network tonight that have just joined us, it is Breathitt County 44, Buckhorn 29 or 25 rather. Girls action here this evening from Breathitt County High School, the Fairce Woods Coliseum, coming up 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. In tonight's Breathitt County doubleheader, the Breathitt County Bobcats and the Knott County Central Patriots. They're coming your way 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one here on this Friday the 13th on the Killer Bee Sports Network. Individual fouls right now for Breathitt County so far in this game. Lexi Combs with 1, Macy Brown with 2, Charlie Stacy with 1, and Alexis Pelfrey with 1. Buckhorn individual fouls right now. Lila Wooten has got, looks like here, 1. 3 for Addie Shepard, 1 for Ashlyn Adams, and 1 for Haley Drew Blank right now as far as individual fouls go in this game. Breathitt County inbounds the basketball back into play. Combs gets it off to Pelfrey. Inside to Hayes, up to Brown. Put up good for Brown of Breathitt County. Gets her the first points in this quarter. And it's 46-25. Breathitt County a 21-point lead. Buckhorn with it, and a steal by Lexi Combs. A Breathitt County one-hander bounces off Hayes with a rebound, put up, rolls off, foul on Buckhorn. Foul is on number 14, Greenlee Deaton. That'll be her first, team first in the quarter for Buckhorn. So now it is going to be at the line, shooting to Miss Tinley Hayes of Breathitt County. The first one bounces off. Hayes get one more from the charity stripe here. She's 1 of 3 unofficially tonight from the free throw line for Breathitt County. Second free throw up, good. 47-25, all Breathitt County here with a 22-point lead over Buckhorn. And again, the Breathitt County Knott County boys game 20 minutes after this one wraps up. One-hander this time by Drew Blank of Buckhorn, no good. Brown with a rebound for Breathitt County, out to Combs, up underneath to Harper Allen at the baseline, and a foul on Buckhorn, and they're going to get Chelsea Mullins with that one. That's her first, and that's the team second in this quarter for Buckhorn. And now Breathitt County will inbound the basketball back into play. Hayes to Combs, left corner 3, nothing but the bottom of the net for Miss Lexi Combs of Breathitt County. Her second 3 in the game. And just like that, 49-25. Breathitt with a 24-point lead over Buckhorn right now. Buckhorn with it, in a timeout going to be called by Coach John Blank of Buckhorn. 30-second timeout. And let's take it with them. We'll take a 30-second break and be back on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
Each year, millions of people in the United States are injured in accidents. Many of these accidents are unfortunately caused by preventable carelessness. The law protects those harmed by negligent parties and allows the injured to seek compensation for their suffering. If you or a loved one has been injured in an accident resulted from negligence, that's when you need the help of a trusted friend like Todd Martin of the Martin Law Office. Todd and his colleagues have years of experience representing people across East Kentucky. Give them a call, 606-785-5045. Or call the Salyersville office at 606-349-6171. The Martin Law Office, Hindman, Salyersville, Moorhead, and Jackson.
And we are back here as it is. Looks like they're Buckhorn inbounded, and a foul on Breathitt County. I believe they're going to get that one on Alexis Pelfrey of Breathitt County. It's her second. That's a team second. And now it is going to be Adams at the line shooting 2 for Buckhorn here. The first one of 2 for Adams is good. Buckhorn, in one of those moments, they got to hit these free throws here. Second one on the way for Ashlyn Adams of Buckhorn is up. And it bounces off. And there's a rebound, this time in there by Mullins of Buckhorn. Ball tapped out. And possession stays with Buckhorn as it was tapped out there last by Breathitt County. Here comes Haley Drew Blank on the inbounds with it. She'll inbound to Adams at the baseline, spins around, puts the jumper in, no good. And a rebound this time, Drew Blank. Drew Blank gets it over to Deaton. Deaton tried to get a bounce pass over there to Drew Blank there, and it was tapped out of bounds by Tinley Hayes of Breathitt County. So possession stays here with Buckhorn with 5:54 left to go in the game. Drew Blank into Deaton. Deaton goes up to the baseline, goes in for the one-hander, and it's good for Miss Greenlee Deaton of Buckhorn. And Breathitt County brings the ball up the length of the floor. 5:35 left. Breathitt County 49, Buckhorn 28. Girls action here tonight at the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson. As Pelfrey makes the pass into Hayes, the jumper from the free throw line bounces off, and Combs comes down with a rebound for the Lady Bobcats. Turnover by the Lady Bobcats and a steal by Buckhorn. As it is going to be Deaton. And gets it off to Drew Blank for the three, no good, and a rebound this time in there by Adams, no good for the put up, and a rebound by Pelfrey of Breathitt County. As Pelfrey gets it up across the timeline for the Lady Bobcats here. Over now to Shepard. Shepard with it. Or rather, Combs. Combs into Brown. Brown to put up, no good. Rebound Buckhorn. And that foul's going to be on Buckhorn there. Nope, actually, that foul is on Breathitt County. They're going to get Tinley Hayes with that one there. Offensive foul on Breathitt County. Her first, team third in the quarter. Jumper this time for Buckhorn's Adams is no good. Rebound Breathitt County. Hayes with it up inside the paint. Spins around, jumper good for Tinley Hayes at Breathitt County. And that makes it 51-28. Breathitt County pushes their lead out to 23. 4:35 left to go in this one. Buckhorn with it. Deaton up at the baseline. And a foul on Breathitt County. I think they're going to get Lexi Combs with that one for Breathitt County. Her second. Team fourth in this quarter for Breathitt County. 2 in this quarter for Buckhorn. And Buckhorn with it. Drew Blank a three. Money. Fourth three in the game for Miss Drew Blank of Buckhorn. She's having a good night from the three-point line. Really good three-point shooter there for the Lady Wildcats, I must say. Breathitt County with it. Combs into Stacy. Kanoe downtown three for Breathitt County. Bounces off. Here comes the rebound by Drew Blank of Buckhorn. Drew Blank drives in, gets it off to Deaton. A left corner three, no good. Rebound Stacy. Jump ball on the floor. Possession stays with, possession Breathitt County will be the call. And it will be Lexi Combs inbounding the basketball here for the Lady Bobcats. Into Kanoe, back over to Combs. Down to 4 minutes to go in this one. Combs down the right lane across the timeline with it. Dribbles, takes her time with it. Continuing to dribble. Combs works it up toward the baseline. Backs away. Over to Pelfrey. Into Brown. Into Stacy. Stacy a put up good for Stacy of Breathitt County. Gives her 6 points in this ball game and back to a 22-point lead. 53-31 over Buckhorn. 3:27 to go. Baseline jumper in there that time by Shepard of Buckhorn. No good, and a foul on Breathitt County. And I believe they're going to get Lexi. Nope, they're going to get actually Macy Brown with that foul there for Breathitt County. Her third. Team fifth, and that puts Buckhorn in the bonus. And now at the line shooting two for Buckhorn will be Shepard. First one of two bounces off. And it is going to be Shepard with one more here from the charity stripe for Buckhorn. 3:24 left. Boys game coming up 20 minutes after this one in the Breathitt doubleheader tonight. It will be Breathitt County and Knott County Central in the boys game. Again, 20 minutes after this one wraps up. One-hander on the way there that time for the second free throw for Shepard. No good. And Tinley Hayes drives to the basket for Breathitt County with a basket. And that gives her 5 points in this quarter and pushes Breathitt's lead out to 24, 55-31. 3:05 left to go in regulation. Here comes Buckhorn. Deaton drives in. One-hander. Couldn't get it. Breathitt County with a rebound. Stacy to Brown. Brown a long outlet pass to Lexi Combs. Combs drives up top of the key. Over now to Brown. Out to Hayes. Hayes out to Brown. Brown gets it to Stacy. Out to Kanoe on the top of the key. Kanoe Out to Combs. Combs into Hayes with a one-hander, no good. Brown rebound, put up no good. She'll get her own rebound. Another put up no good. Stacy with a rebound and a put up, and that one bounces off. And we've got a rebound in there by Adams of Buckhorn. Adams gets that one off to Drew Blank. A long outlet pass to Deaton. One-hander rolls off. And rebound Lexi Combs of Breathitt County. Combs. One-hander rolls off, and a foul on Buckhorn is going to be called. And let's see who the officials get on this one. You get Addie Shepard with that one, her fourth. And the officials in tonight's ball game here for the girls match here between Breathitt County and Buckhorn is Tim Trent, Travis Perry, and Benny Campbell. And the first one of two for Miss Lexi Combs of Breathitt County is up and good. Lexi Combs going to give one more here from the charity stripe for Breathitt County with 2:07 remaining in the fourth and final quarter. Second free throw, no good. And a rebound this time, Buckhorn. So they'll bring the ball up the length of the floor. And with the basketball is Shepard. She'll fire the three, or no, rather the jumper, no good. And a rebound, Breathitt County, as Stacy gets it off to Pelfrey now. 1:50 left. Pelfrey over to Brown. Brown, left wing three, money. Macy Brown nails the three. Her first three in the game, and the fifth three is a team for Breathitt County in this basketball game. 1:35 left in this contest, and Drew Blank goes in for the jumper for the baseline. No good, and a foul on Breathitt County. And they're going to call that one on Miss. You got that one on Alexis Pelfrey of Breathitt County, her fourth. That's what we've got here. So that is going to bring, it looks like here, to the foul line for Buckhorn, Haley Drew Blank. Breathitt County with a host of substitutions on the floor as they're going to let some freshmen and JVs get some playing time in this one. Drew Blank at the line for two for Buckhorn. First one, or rather, the extra one, I should say, for Drew Blank is up, and it's good. And here comes Breathitt County with it. And a jumper from the left corner this time. No good. Get you them freshmen's and JV's names in just a second here for Breathitt County. As Buckhorn with it now with the basketball. Down to 1:10 left. Turnover Buckhorn and a steal Breathitt County. And another almost near turnover maintained in there by Harper Allen of Breathitt County. And she tried to get a pass in there too. It looks like on a roster here for Breathitt County. Looks like that is Haley Moore of Breathitt. And we have got more substitutions into the game as pretty much everybody on the bench for Breathitt County getting some playing time in this varsity matchup tonight. Down to 25 seconds left. Breathitt County going to win this one over the Buckhorn girls tonight. As we're down to 20 seconds here. Breathitt County in a 2-3 zone defense. Buckhorn going to hold out here for one more last shot before we put this one away in the history books tonight at the Fairce Woods Coliseum. Deaton, baseline jumper in there that time by Molly Mullins is no good. Down to 5 seconds. Breathitt County with a rebound. And coming down with it is Anna Watts. And that's going to be the ball game here in the girls matchup here tonight from the Fairce Woods Coliseum at Breathitt County High School. Your final score, Breathitt County girls win over Buckhorn tonight, 61-33 in girls action. And let's go ahead and give you a rundown of the final scoring of this one for the winning team, Breathitt County. And I think it's fair to say that Lexi Combs was easily the leading scorer tonight for Breathitt County in this one, as Miss Lexi Combs tonight managed to pick up, according to our count here, 19 points in the game for Breathitt County unofficially. 6 points in the ball game for Micah Kanoe. 6 points as well for Charlie Stacy. 15 points for Macy Brown. Also for Breathitt County tonight, it looks like 12 points in the ball game for Tinley Hayes. 2 points for Harper Allen and 2 points for Miss Bella Napier. For Breathitt County rounds out the scoring. As far as turnovers for Breathitt County, they only committed 7 of those in the basketball game. And as far as fouls were concerned, Breathitt County overall as a team committed 10 fouls in this basketball game. For Buckhorn, Haley Drew Blank tonight, she had a good night scoring wise, especially from the from the 3-point line, excuse me. Haley Drew Blank, she done really, really well tonight. She managed to pick up here, looks like, according to our count, 17 points in the ball game for Buckhorn. Greenlee Deaton had a good night scoring wise as well, and she managed to pick up 14 points in the ball game tonight for Buckhorn. 2 points in the ball game for Miss Ashlyn Adams and 2 points for Miss Addie Shepard. And as far as fouls were concerned for Buckhorn, overall as a team, they committed, it looks like, a total of 9 of those in the ball game to Breathitt's 10. Turnovers in the ball game for Buckhorn, that really hurt them, as they committed, it looks like, a total of 11 altogether in this ball game to Breathitt County's 8. And from the free throw line tonight, overall as a team for Breathitt County here, free throw shooting not really been the best on both ends here tonight in the girls matchup here. Final statistics here for Breathitt County on that. Unofficially, Breathitt County finished out the night. Finished out the night 11 of 15 from the free throw line tonight for Breathitt County from the free throw line. And for Buckhorn, looks like tonight they didn't really do all that well scoring wise. Buckhorn didn't from the free throw line. They only managed to get, it looks like here, according to our count. Looks like here, if I've got my count right here, and it looks like here, they got 4 of 13 from the free throw line tonight from the free throw line for Buckhorn. That was their final total from that end of the game. But again, your final score tonight, it is Breathitt County winning over Buckhorn tonight, 61-33. That was the final here tonight in the girls matchup. Stay tuned. We'll rejoin here in just about 15 minutes as we're going to take a bit of a musical interlude break here, catch our breath, and get the scorebooks ready for the boys' game here of this Breathitt County doubleheader tonight. As the boys' game will tip off here in just about 17 minutes from the Fairce Woods Coliseum. It's Breathitt County and Knott County Central coming up on your radio dial, boys action, and we'll rejoin you right here in just about 15 minutes. So stay tuned with